Hello, welcome to another lesson. In today's lesson, we are going to look at how we can develop paragraphs to write a complete and engaging essay or composition for our C exams. Our focus is primarily going to be on article writing. However, most of what we shall discuss can, with a little modification, be applied to writing other compositions like speech writing, official letters, and even debates. In subsequent videos, we shall take a look at how we can effectively write these other mentioned types of essays. So be sure to watch them when they are up. Generally speaking, essays or compositions have three parts. We have the introduction, the content, or what we call the body, and lastly, the conclusion. Each of these parts are written in separate paragraphs. We do this so that our work can be organized and that it can also have cohesion. In today's lesson, we shall take a look at how we can develop an introduction for our articles. An introduction has to be effective in that it must be able to draw the reader's attention and create a sense of wanting to read more. You can achieve that by following these four simple steps, which are: you define the topic, you give a background information which relates to the topic, you state the topic, and then you provide a plan of development. As an example, we are going to write an introduction for this topic using the steps outlined above. Our topic is: write an article for publication in a local newspaper discussing the ways of improving education in your country. In writing our introduction, step 1 is to define the topic or keywords in the topic. In our topic, education is our keyword. Therefore, we can comfortably define it. In an examination, you will not have the luxury to use a dictionary, but you are always at liberty to define keywords in your own words. Just make sure what you write is simple and that they can be related to the information you are about to give in your write-up. Here, our definition of the topic reads: education can be defined as skills, facts, and ideas which are taught and learned especially through formal instruction. Now, step 2, you give a background information which relates to the topic. This can virtually be any information at all that is about the topic. But again, make sure that information ties in with the general message you are going to give in your article. Over here we say, good education is very essential for the development of every country. And for that matter, every country strives to give quality education to its citizens. Not only do governments make schooling accessible to people, they formulate policies to ensure an effective educational system. The information given here is a fact that cannot be disputed, and that is what you should aim for. Give a background information which relates to the topic. In step 3, we state the topic. Now, this is not just about quoting the topic or copying and pasting the topic. We must always be able to come at it from an angle. I would say that in stating this topic, you could use part of the background information to launch into stating the topic. Like we have in our example, which reads: even though the government of Ghana has made senior high school education free as a way to make it accessible, there still remains more to be done to improve on the educational standard in the country. Here we have used a fact about Ghana's educational system to tie in with the fact that although the government has made education free, there still remains more to be done to, and this is where the statement of the topic comes in, improve the educational standard in the country. And we move on to step 4, which is by far the easiest of the steps. And it is that you provide a plan of development. This is where you tell the reader what you are going to write about. You only need a sentence to accomplish this. In providing the plan of development, you could use words like discuss, highlight, outline, explain, elaborate, just to mention a few. Let us read our example. Some effective ways of improving education in Ghana thus are discussed below. Now that we are done, our whole introduction reads: Education can be defined as skills, facts, and ideas which are taught and learned, especially through formal instruction. Good education is very essential for the development of every country, and for that matter, every country strives to give quality education to its citizens. Not only do governments make schooling accessible to people, they formulate policies to ensure an effective educational system. Even though the government of Ghana has made senior high school education free as a way to make it accessible, there still remains more to be done to improve on the educational standard in the country. Some effective ways of improving education in Ghana thus are discussed below. Before we draw curtains on our lesson, remember always that for any article, you write a topic, just as we have on top of our introduction. Also, there is no one way to write an introduction, but I believe these steps are simple, and when mastered, they can be used confidently and it will help ease a lot of pressure. The next thing we are going to do is to see how we can develop the paragraphs for the content or body of our essay. But that, of course, is in the next video. Do check it out. If you like this content, do not forget to give us a thumbs up by liking it and also subscribing to the channel. You are welcome as well to share the channel with your friends so that they can also benefit. Hope to see you in the next lesson.